Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Soul Searching. I am your host, Madison McCann, and basically today's episode is going to be about how mindset and body image are connected. So you will hear other noises because I am sitting outside, and the audio for the visual watchers might be a little off because I'm just using my camera for the audio. So yeah, but make sure you guys got your drink and a snack, and let's go do some soul searching. I'll add an intro at some point, but this is what I got so far. So basically, let's just talk about body image. So for me, when I think about body image, I think of like thinking about yourself and the way you look in a negative way. Whether, oh, my forehead's too big, my stomach's too big, my hair's not shiny and soft enough, like you hate the way your nose looks or whatever. You don't like yourself, you don't like the way you look. And everybody struggles with that. I struggle with that, you struggle with that, everybody struggles with that in a completely different way. And I think a lot of it does have to do with social media and the things that you are consuming. So with your mindset and telling yourself like, oh, I am beautiful, I am confident, like your positive affirmations, those really only work if you believe it. And it takes time to believe it. Like even like today, like obviously I still look at myself and, you know, some days I think I'm just this disgusting creature, and then other days I'm like, okay, wait, actually no, I'm like kind of actually hot. And it's just kind of hard with social media because you're constantly comparing yourself to literally everybody you see. And it's so weird how like a car just drove by. It's just kind of weird how like when you do lose weight or gain weight, like people literally do treat you different. It's so weird. But anyway, so this is just how I think, and everybody's gonna have like their own different opinions on this, whatever. But basically the short part of it is the way you think about yourself changes the way like you have in your mindset, like the way your thoughts you think about yourself is gonna change the way you look at yourself and see yourself and perceive yourself. So if I look in the mirror when I wake up and point out all these negative things that I don't like, point out my insecurities, I'm going to be thinking about them all day long. And I'm going to be trying to hide them, and you're just going to be uncomfortable. And sometimes people can actually notice that. Like, you know how when you can tell when somebody's shy because they just look closed off in their body language because they're insecure, probably because they're thinking about their insecurities, so they look closed off and they're not going to make any friends because their body language is telling other people to stay away from them. So, yeah, I don't know. when you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself and just kind of like notice your insecurities, maybe. Just be like, okay, yes, my stomach is a little bit big, but that's okay. And I am still beautiful with a big stomach. I am still beautiful with a big forehead. I am deserving of love. And I love my body with this big stomach and big forehead. Then you're gonna look at yourself differently. You're not gonna be disgusted with yourself. And you also have to think you're a bad bitch. Because if you're constantly thinking like, oh my gosh, nobody likes me, like, oh, I just have so much anxiety, whatever, you're gonna, like, nobody's gonna like you. Like, you're literally saying, oh, nobody likes me. Yeah, nobody likes you. Like, I'm sorry, but if you go around thinking that it's gonna happen, you're literally manifesting those negative thoughts. Like, oh, my stomach's so big, my stomach's so big. Yeah, and it's gonna get bigger. Yeah. But if you just like kind of like notice your insecurities and don't like, you take the positive out of it and think about the positive. So like, yes, I do have a big stomach and I do not care about what other people think. That's also another thing too that I want to talk about, but I'll talk about that later in the episode. We're only 7 minutes in. Oh my gosh. And you have to like not care about what other people think, I guess. Because caring consumes you. So I'm going to talk about high school. I was like, nah, I wasn't popular, yeah, whatever. Okay. I'm sure, yeah, it's not, I'm literally not like trying to be like, oh yeah, like I'm ordinary, I'm not popular, whatever. Like, I genuinely just like wasn't. But, I don't know. So, I could be wrong about this, but I was the biggest one in my class. Like, the biggest girl. I think. At least that's what I saw myself as. And, you know, I told myself, like, oh, I'm just so fat, like, that's why I have no friends, that's why nobody wants to, that's why, like, nobody in my grade, like, because I literally only had, like, 2 friends in my grade. Like, all the people I sat with at lunch, like, they were younger than me. They were not in my grade. Most of the people I talked to were not in my grade. And I thought I wasn't popular because I was just too fat and boys didn't like me because I'm just too fat. Well, now when I think about it, like, first of all, those boys are fucking ugly. Like, bye. Like, they literally, ew. I don't know why I was, yeah. But anyways, at the time I was just like, oh, like, the guys just think I'm fat and like, why would they go for me when they have all those skinny girls to go for? You know? And I didn't do anything about it. Like, I didn't, you know, work out or eat healthy. And I guess I don't really know if that has anything to do with my mindset, but like, I guess it does. I don't know. But I feel like you just, once you like kind of grow out of it, like, you just, again, have to just think you're a bad bitch, like, because caring about what other people think is like, you're seeking other people's validation when you should be seeking your validation. Like, and you can give yourself the validation that you want from other people. Like, let's say you wear a cute outfit and you go to school and nobody compliments you. And then you feel like shit the whole day because you thought people were going to compliment you. Just compliment yourself. Like, tell yourself you look so good in this outfit and you slayed this fit and the fit looks good. Like, give yourself the compliments and give yourself the validation that you're looking for in other people, because most of the time you're not going to find it. And people, I still do this, like, but like, you have to remember that people cannot read your mind. I don't know if this is like off topic, but like when I was in school, I would be like not like every day, but like at least like once a week I'd be like, oh, I'm just like not gonna talk to anybody unless somebody talks to me first, because I feel like I'm always the person that gives people compliments and is nice to people, but I want people to be nice to me. Girl, that was so pick me, ew. Basically what I'm saying is you have to change your thinking. And you should at least try to do it every day, but also like, I don't know. You have to change your thinking and the way you think about yourself. And you have to only think about what you think about yourself. Like, don't think about what other people think about you. Or don't think about how others think about you. Yeah. Because then you'll just be living your life to please others. And then you won't know how to please yourself. Like, oh, I'm gonna dress like this because I know people will like this outfit. And then you will never dress for yourself because you will think about what other people think about you, and you won't want to draw attention if you change your outfit. Like, you don't want to draw attention to yourself, even though you're the only person that thinks there's going to be attention drawn to you, when literally nobody remembers your outfits. Like, I don't remember a single outfit people wore in high school. Like, it's so crazy how it just all consumes us. Another thing with it is kind of just like fake it till you make it. Like, let's say it's raining now, like hard raining, so if you can hear that, sorry, but so like for outfits, okay, like, and you dress how you want to dress and your stomach shows, well, you just pretend that it's only like you, like, oh my gosh. Okay, so one thing that I have found myself struggling with recently is not like changing myself, but like kind of like changing for the male gaze. So the past year, right, I moved away, you know, I graduated, whatever. I didn't even think about a relationship, okay? I dressed however I wanted. I did whatever I wanted, I acted however I wanted. Like, yeah, I'm probably immature, but I'm also literally 19 and it has been not even like a year. It's been like a year since I graduated. Literally a year ago, I was sitting at a desk at a school with kids. Like, I don't know. But basically, I was talking to this guy, and we were gonna meet up to hang out, and I immediately, like, obviously you're gonna get anxiety about it, like, but I immediately went back to my high school self when I would, you know, dress a certain way and act a certain way. Basically change myself. And then I let my thoughts and my mindset get into my head, and like the negative thoughts. Like, oh my gosh, like what if he thinks I'm ugly even though we've FaceTimed? What if he thinks I'm fat? What if, you know, oh, like he doesn't, oh, like I have acne, what if he doesn't, whatever. And then you just have to remember that you are a bad bitch, and any guy that you are going to be with should not care about what you look like. Like, okay, you have a fat roll. It's a fucking fat roll, get over it. Like, if he's gonna be all like, oh, you have a fat roll, he's not the one. Like, and I need to tell myself this too, because like I really need to start taking my own advice. Like, I tried on so many different outfits because I don't even know what to wear when I meet up with him. But then I just have to remember, like, he's a dude. He's a dude. Why am I stressing over a dude? That's so embarrassing, actually. And then you just have to put on some, like, Doja Cat and remember that you are the prize. Like, he should be dressing for you, not you dressing for him. You know? Or, you know, you both dress nice for each other. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, like, starting to change your thinking about the way you perceive your thoughts and everything, like, it really, for me, I couldn't, how do I even, like, put this? So when I lived at home, I was with people and around people who would only really see the negative in some things. And so then that's what I did. And when I moved away, I kind of started to see things a different way because I wasn't stuck. Where I wasn't stuck. I was in a completely different environment, and I could see again, like, I kind of learned to think the positive in situations. Like, if somebody would tell me, like, oh, like, like, oh, my workout it just really hurt today, and like, I couldn't do that much, and I feel like I could have done more, but at the same time, my body hurts. Okay, let's just say your friend told you that, okay? And then you say, well, you did the workout. Like, even if you did have to modify things, you still did something, and it's better than nothing. And then they're like, oh yeah, you're right. It makes them feel better. You gotta talk to yourself like that. You gotta talk to yourself like you're talking to your best friend. You're talking to your child. Like, you would never tell your best friend or even like your child, like, oh, you're fat. And if your best friend or your mom told you that, then they're not worth your time and energy. So, why would you tell yourself that? You would never call somebody fat. So, why would you call yourself fat? Because you're not, you're beautiful. And okay, if you have a stomach, okay, if you're fat, that doesn't mean that fat, okay, just even the word fat is so like just negative. Like, and I know that's mainly because of like the whole social media and like, oh, like, you don't want to be fat, like fat is bad. Fat is literally something we all have in our bodies. Like, everybody has fat. Like, fat is like cell buildup or whatever it is. I don't know. We have to look it up. But it's in your body. You aren't physically fat. You're not a piece of fat. So, don't call yourself fat because you're not a piece of fat. Have you guys seen what fat looks like? It's so weird. Google it. Look up, like right now, Google, what does a piece of fat look like? Like, that's not what you look like. Yes, you might have a little bit more fat than your neighbor, but that's still beautiful. You still deserve to live a fun life, not caring about what other people think, because everybody's gonna have negative thoughts about everybody, and everybody's gonna have positive thoughts about everybody. One thing, okay, this is so weird, but one thing that has changed my way about thinking about other people is, yes, everybody judges other people, but I feel like there's ways to positively judge. Like, if you see somebody walking down the street, their outfit looks a little wonky. Instead of saying, ew, like, their outfit looks gross, to be like, you know what? They put that on, and they think it's cute, so they're slay. They're slaying. And that word slay, has made me judge people in a positive way. I don't even know. Like, when I say, like, oh my gosh, I look so slay, like, that boosts my confidence. Like, I don't even understand. Like, it's just so weird, huh? It's just so weird. But yeah, basically, and everybody wants to change their body. Like, everybody wants to change the way they look. So maybe if you don't know where to start, just write down 5 little things that you could try to start. So, like, for example, drink 8 cups of water in a day. Or, like, or if you don't drink water and you're not a water drinker, try to drink some water at least, otherwise you might die. But drink more water. Eat some vegetables. Even if you just like cut up a cucumber and put some ranch on it, eat some vegetables. Those are 2 things that you can easily do. Go on a walk. Even if it's for literally 5 minutes. Even if it's for 3 minutes, just go on a walk. Listen to my podcast. I'm just kidding. But I mean, like, so far those are 3 things. Drinking water, eat vegetables, go on a walk. Those are 3 things that will get you closer to whatever body. Okay, so like for me, example, I want to lose weight, right? Or you want to be fit. Those are 3 things that you can do that will help you get closer to that goal. Even because drinking 3 cups of water is better than drinking none. You know, eating a cucumber is better than eating no vegetables at all. Going on a walk is better than doing no workout or no walking at all. Yeah, so write down like 5 little things that you could do in your day to just like get even a step closer to your goal, because taking smaller steps is going to get you closer than taking none. So take those small steps, because they will eventually get to become bigger steps, and you will reach your goals because you're doing it. And if you're not doing it, you're just going to be sitting there wishing you would have started. So just start now. Like, do that morning routine that you've been writing in your journal that you're gonna do every day, but you haven't done it yet. Like, one thing I saw like on TikTok or something, but it was like, you're gonna do whatever your boss tells you to do. Your boss tells you to go take out the trash, you're gonna do it. If your friend asks you to help them, you're gonna help them because you have respect for them. But if you tell yourself that you're gonna get up at 5 a.m. and you don't, and if you tell yourself, oh, I'm going to eat healthy today, and you don't, it's because you do not have enough respect for yourself. So you need to gather your thoughts, write down your to-do list on your 5 little steps, and just do them. Let's say you write your morning routine, okay? And you want to get up at 5 a.m. Well, and then you don't get up at 5 a.m. the next day. Still do your morning routine. Who cares if you do your morning routine at 12 in the afternoon? Who cares? The only person that knows is you. So why are you giving a crap? Yeah, this podcast is like, this first episode is literally all over. I think I need to like write a script for the next one, but it's just kind of me like mumbling. But that's okay. I guess this is maybe like a trial and error episode. But it's gonna be kind of short and sweet. But basically what I'm saying is just like, do things for you. Think positive about yourself, because you are beautiful and you are loved and you do deserve love, and You deserve to love yourself. You deserve love from yourself. So give yourself a hug, a pat on the back, give your, I don't know, give your hand a kiss or something. Because you deserve love. And if you're sitting here waiting for somebody to come and give you love, stop waiting and just give it to yourself. That's all I got for right now. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm not sure when I will get like an actual schedule for podcasts yet for making them, but yeah. You will definitely hear another podcast, but yeah. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon. Bye! Yeah, I don't really know. That was like a lot, actually. This is just my setup right now. Practice round, first video. The audio will hopefully get better. Because I don't even know how to edit this yet. So, hopefully the camera picked everything up. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye!